More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pork cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
Juicy, where the drums at?
There like deposit. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read a nigga hooked on finance. Say a lot of things and never catch like Sonic. Zoom, I'm gone. When the members on and get it going Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Jets, and it's all up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Come on, now let's make it happen, baby.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll go again to Jones. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
On second down, there's the option going left. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Holding, offense.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, complete. That's Little. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Back to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" cornerback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're now looking for a big play just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Barkley will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So that was a long 11-play drive.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning. When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
first down. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Number 11. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run off tackle with Jones.
Down to about the 45.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 14 yards that time for number 14.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They'll set up a throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Stop for no gain.
It's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Jets. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, indeed, try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. Let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We continue on with the check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jags. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This will be fielded inside the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Barkley, inside handoff. They find some open field here.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Back to throw here. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2nd and 3. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Jets already celebrate 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Up the middle with Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Going down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get down.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up getting 9 after taking it and running, so they'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The 71 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 30.
The offense on third down, they've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll go to Barkley again. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
6 yards left on second down.
He'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Able to find Jones.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This complete to Jones.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he is going to have the Jaguars 1st down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He targets Ingram for another grab. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.